For me, it's putting them in a legislative situation where they have to sell their business. It is all wrong to them. And you can't not embrace that. For me, I embrace that because this is how they feel. You've got to try and get their people's true feelings. And yes, and then you can then obviously give them your thoughts so that then they've got something to consider. Because anything that you impose on people, chances are that they may not take it as well.
Yeah.
But give them something to consider. We need to grow this business. Firstly, to have a national footprint. And when you've got national footprint, you are able to advance your thoughts and ideas because then you are everywhere in the country.
Yeah.
Or you are in the major cities in the country. If we've got an office in Cape Town and an office in Durban, we are able to articulate our positions better. You can still use the very wide companies to help them start their own businesses through what is called enterprise development. So you help them start their own businesses. And then those businesses will be sustainable because people understand. They understand strategy, they understand business management, they understand the disciplines of just being an entrepreneur, the do's and don'ts. They understand those things fully because they've been there through the ranks in an employment environment. Yeah. And thirdly, let's look at skills development. When you look at skills development, you're looking at how do we upskill black people who might have been sidelined during apartheid times. Because if you upskill these people, then they get ready to occupy senior positions at companies, one, and then when the people have got certain level of skills, they can start their own businesses and they can sustain them because they've got the skills. But if you don't upskill black people, what you're sitting with is that BEE can continue forever. You know, it can continue until you and I die and our grandchildren die also because there is no upskilling of black people. One of the things that we do with our clients, I love to engage with my clients, whether they are black or white, whether they are Africans or they are Portuguese. We've got a lot of obviously foreign-owned companies that we also rate. I always prefer to sit with my clients and talk to them and understand their perspectives about BEE. How do they feel about BEE? What do they think works and what doesn't work and all of that? Just to understand, because it doesn't help for us to be in an industry where we do not understand how people think and how people feel about issues. You've got to ask. And you ask difficult questions. Yes, we are put in a very difficult position because we all the time you're speaking about black and white, black and white, black and white. And yes, I think we need to get to a point where we need to hear what people think and how they feel so that we can address their concerns and we can meet their needs. Because when you're out there, it's not just about us. We rate the company, we give them a certificate, and then we walk away. We want to know how do they feel, what do they think.